All right, count it down with me, people. We got 10, we got 9, we got 8, we got 7, we got 6, we got 5, we got 4, we got 3, we got 2, we got 1. We got game. All right, what's up, guys? HTG Brian here. Surprise bonus stream. We've got a little bit of a first look. This is going to be a really short stream, you guys. Like really short. I just wanted to go through kind of the introductory here. I wanted to say hi to all you guys because I'm not going to be around for a while. And plus, I missed you guys yesterday and the day before. Boy, there's some shenanigans happening downstairs. Ultimately, my goal for right now is to simply kind of expose the menu a little bit and show you what is going on, what we're going to be doing, how we're going to be doing it. I also want to just kind of, I don't know, like I said, just say hi. Let's see here. View accessibility options, yes. Subtitles, yes. We are going to change the music. So, okay, I was really disappointed. Okay, first of all, let me back up. I'm way ahead of myself. All right. So there is a trick for Xbox users to jump their time ahead, and they could gain access to the game as soon as New Zealand and Arizona and Australia hit the new day. So it's already the new day there. It's already the new day in Belgium and Europe and lots of places too. But Tyler fast forwarded his Xbox. He used my DeLorean, and he's actually all the way through episode 6 already on the story. So he and I have been back and forth all day. He's been relaying info to me. I've been updating the guide a little bit. And then Gray and I jumped into some Apex, played some Apex for just a little bit. And then his copy unlocked. And I was able to jump in and share screen. So I couldn't share play. Believe this? Get this. The PlayStation prevented me from share playing because the game wasn't out here yet. But he could share his screen with me. So I got to watch, but I couldn't play and co-op with him, which would have been super cool. But he actually finished the first 2 episodes in about 3.5 hours or so. Probably just about 3.5. So stuff's pretty short as far as levels and stuff go. But man, I am beat. I got to be honest. Like I normal day to day, got up at normal time, but I've been at this terminal watching great recording, doing tests for audio. We did find out that the audio for the game doesn't have a streamer mode, but it does turn off the audio in the cutscenes. That's going to be so helpful for me. I know that doesn't mean much for you guys. Playing without the music actually takes away from the experience as just a normal everyday player, but somebody like me that creates the guides, that audio can be troublesome. Now, as I mentioned, this is going to be a short stream, so I haven't gone to the chat. I haven't looked at anything, and I'll be addressing everybody here in a second once I get through the majority of what I want to talk about. I do want to make sure that everything is good here. I don't think I need to change anything, honestly. Yes. No. So let's go. Options changed. Do I want to keep your changes? Yes. Okay. So, again, you guys shouldn't be able to hear this. That's intentional because this menu music that's about to pop up right now is copyrighted, and I have not actually gotten through. You guys saw me launch the game for the first time, so I have not been able to actually turn it off yet. So we'll be doing that here in a hot second. I see people showing up. What's up, guys? What's up? I see you. All right. Disney. All right, so let me say this. I've been sort of disappointed in how some of the things go, but it's only because, again, I'm a creator and I like to have full control of what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and when I do it. So again, audio is off intentionally. This is just sort of an intro scene. Blast it. Thanks for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully enjoy our content. I actually missed this when Gray fired it up for the first time. I didn't even know this existed. And I didn't get to see Tyler's stuff, so whoa, that's super loud. I feel like I'm yelling into the mic because my stuff was so loud. Yes, live at 9 for a little bit. That is true. All right, so again, I was a little disappointed in the autosave is actually my only real complaint. Visually, it's amazing. The story is hilarious. There are so many like Easter eggy, like funny comments, funny sequences. You guys just wait. And knowing that I'll be able to turn the audio off and we'll be able to play through the cutscenes and hear all the audio minus the music is great. It's going to make those story videos a little bit more impactful. And let's see here. All right, so here we go. It's going to pull back into the main menu here. Y'all have seen this a few times. I mean, we've only been waiting a little bit for it. I know, right? Officially, the game comes out tomorrow, but because it is already tomorrow on the East Coast, and it's only 9 o'clock here on the West Coast, for some reason they let us have it. It's usually this way. It's been this way for quite a while, actually, on a lot of things. So even going back to Lego Dimensions, I think I mentioned that the other day when I picked up my Lego Dimensions starter pack and all of that for the first time. It was 9 o'clock when I got it, and I had to transfer everything. It was crazy. So, all right, this is my problem. I wish I could turn the autosave off. Now, why do you say that, Brian? Again, as a player, like you guys, it's amazing because you'll never save and exit and miss out on stuff. It's always going to be there. But for me, if I accidentally get a mini kit, or if I shoot something I'm not supposed to, or pick up something I'm not supposed to, I can't just quit and restart the level. I have to quit the game and manipulate my save file, reload my old save, and then reload the game, which is going to be terrible. But other than that, so far, everything's been pretty awesome. Now, I got to get to the options. I got to get to the audio. I got to turn the music. It even works on the menu. TT, I love you. Oh my gosh, you have no idea how amazingly awesome that is for me. Oh my gosh, seriously. All right, gameplay options. Lots of stuff on here. So there's this right here. Kirsten was laughing at me about this, and you sounds like something you would use. Actually, I think she said it sounds like something that would be helpful while recording videos. She wasn't necessarily taking a shot at me, but maybe she was. Maybe. Yeah, busted. I see it now. I see it. When enabled, falling into the hazard areas will return unharmed. So I don't know if Gray checked this or not. So here's the thing. You'll lose studs when disabled. Your character will lose studs before respawning at the last safe position. When enabled, falling into a hazard area will return you unharmed to your last safe position. So here's the thing. This is like a cheat, because in the early days, here, let me give you some lightsaber action in the background. In the early days, when you fell, you lost studs. Not on all games, but on most of the early Lego games you did. So that's kind of a weird cheat. I looked at hints. Anyways, I told you it's been a long day. So this is something that Gray was going to experiment with tomorrow and get back to me on. This is another weird option. Hold button for quick taps. So instead of spam, 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 it's just hold. I don't know if I like that or not. They've sort of gone back and forth throughout Lego games on certain actions being tap or hold. So we'll see. So let's hear back. Yes, I want to keep my changes. Okay, so I think we're good on all of that. Let's go ahead and back up. Let's see, accessibility, change language, no, additional content. We got all that. What's this? Subtitles. We already did all this when we first loaded in. Okay, new game. All right, I'm gonna load into a new game, and my goal is to sort of look around, give you a visual, and then really focus on the hollow menu, which is pressing the touchpad on the PlayStation. I would imagine it's probably the Xbox. No, it's probably one of the other buttons. I haven't played the Xbox first, so I don't know. But boom. Are the guides going to be live streams? That is a great question, Cade. No, they are not. Before I'm going to get over to where I'm going to start. Phantom Menace is where we're going to start off. Okay, so check this out. Right now at HappyThumbsGaming.com. Here, this is getting too crazy. Let's go back. At HappyThumbsGaming.com, right on the main page, there's a link to the Star Wars guide. At the very bottom of the trophy achievement list, there is a collectible guide. There's already a ton of stuff there, you guys. Tyler, as I mentioned, is already through either all the way through episode 6 or right at the end of episode 6. That's crazy. The game hasn't even just now finally came out, and he's already through episode 6, and he's got so much of it documented. Now, each level, there's 45 of them. Each level has 3 challenges that are good for a Kyber brick. It does not tell you before the level starts what those challenges are. If you want to go to the menu, you can actually pay 30,000 studs to hear a rumor, which unlocks the location or a hint of where it would be. We haven't done a lot of that yet. However, we have quite a few of them. Here's the thing. Gray got all 3 of the challenges on the first level without even knowing what they are. That's crazy. Moose! Thanks for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Love the name. Hopefully you enjoy our content. So he got all 3 of them without even knowing what they are. So they're really easy. Now, our goal normally is to avoid all the collectible type bits in story and then do it in free play. It's going to be tough, you guys. Our goal is still to do that, but it's going to be tough. But no, our guides will be in video form, which is why I've taken the whole week off from streaming, minus the bonus stream tonight. Honestly, I wanted to do a first look. I wanted to talk about this stuff, and it was going to be so much easier for me to get this out the door and to you guys now without having to cut audio after I record gameplay and all of that, right? So then upload it to YouTube, tag and title. This is already going to be done. It's already ready to go. So, that being said, let's go ahead and jump in a little bit further where we just were. Continue game, confirm load, yes. All right, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump into, I'll spin around and show you all the stuff. Basically, there's 3 trilogies. Each movie at the beginning of the trilogy is unlocked. So right now, A New Hope, right? That's where a lot of people were first introduced to Star Wars, A New Hope. But if you look at The Empire Strikes Back, it's locked because you got to beat A New Hope first. So you basically have access to 3 levels, or 3, right? And it's actually 5 levels for each, but you can't start whatever. So actually it is 3 levels. You only have access to 3 levels. You got The Force Awakens, which is the final trilogy, and then of course where we're going to start The Phantom Menace. Now today, right now, we're not going to be doing any collecting or anything like that. We're just going to simply jump in. I'm going to show you the menu. I'm going to show you like a few different tricks that we learned. This should be no audio. Oh, I love it. I love it. Gray and I were making jokes like I should. Watch, that'll probably get tagged. Watch. I'll get hit with demonetized. To be honest with you, I have not read this to match it up with the movie to see if they're exactly the same. Did you notice the logo retracted a little differently instead of scrolling with the rest of it? And keep in mind, tomorrow, when our first video goes up for the actual guides, the first story videos are going to start launching tomorrow. We'll go through all of this. Now, here's what's crazy. This is something I wanted to explain to you guys too. Right now, we are not loading into the first level. It would seem that way. In a normal Lego game, we'd be loading into the first level, but that's not what's happening. We're actually loading into free roam, which will then guide us to the level start point. And it's all like that in between, you guys. It's actually really crazy. But
the ambassadors for the Supreme Chancellor request permission to board.
Am I still in shot? Yes, of course. As you know, our blockade is perfectly legal.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Okay, so again, this will be repeated tomorrow. Okay, that's right. Turn ship left, turn right, up, down. So it's calibrating which way you want to see things and how you want it. So if you want flight controls or reverse flight controls, double tap for boost. Shoot, pew, 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 pew. Okay. If turning feels the wrong way, so again, if you want to switch it, go to the options and you can change it. For now, I'm just going to rock out.
We've been cleared for boarding. Time for us to get these negotiations.
So this game is amazing in how it sort of holds your hand and walks you to everything. So right now, there you go, negotiations. Board the Trade Federation battleship. And if you look, it's actually way over here. And once I get close enough, all I have to do is look, boom, hit X. Yes, I want to land. So this is crazy. So we're in free roam right now, sort of, but this is how the story is told. So we're gonna work our way to a certain point. We're not going to, but that's how it would work, right? And then you get to a point where it says like, continue story. I'll smash a few things and look around and whatever. That's definitely what the first look is all about. But you can tell right away, I don't have the 3-tiered stud bar from silver to blue to purple, right? that is going to be your true Jedi. Now, everyone was like, oh, it's totally different. No, it's not. It's the same. Every level has a true Jedi requirement, and you get Kyber bricks for completing each one of those 3. So if you only get silver and you don't get true Jedi, you could still earn yourself a Kyber brick for getting that many studs. Now, right now, we're just smashing stuff and grabbing studs for an overall total. In fact, you know what I'll do? I'll get a trophy with y'all because it's a non-essential trophy that everyone's gonna get right away, and we might as well get it together, right? And it's not gonna need a guide or anything like that. It's not gonna affect my video by having it not show up. But the first trophy is simply unlocking 17,000 studs, or collecting 17,000 studs, which can be done in this area, and I know that because Gray did it earlier while he was sharing his gameplay with me. Such a nice guy, that Gray. Said nobody ever. I'm just kidding. Insert shut up, Meg, from the chat from Gray. All right, here we go. Get ready, get ready. Okay, not quite. Give me that stud. Got to get them all. Got to get them all. Oh, yeah. So, by the way, toggle so far, check this out. Triangle does not work. Gray only played 1 free play level with me, and it was a vehicle-based level. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ready? Say it with me now. Say it with me now. Oh, not yet. Okay, wait. Can I get a bling? Show! Oh, look, it's so long. It's gotta have the... Stupid. That's pretty funny. Oh, there we go, Johnny. Thank you. I'm sure Gray will appreciate that later when I tell him that you filled in for him. All right, so butt slams are officially back, but they're a little different. You can double jump. Here, and toggling. Right now, I can toggle back and forth. R1, L1. Triangle might still be a way to do it, but here's the thing. They've put characters in a different place. When you pull up your holo map here, you can see that we're currently in, I guess it's the Naboo. We're right by Naboo, the planet, but that's not the trailing sectors, I guess is the name of where we are. Trailing sectors. So there's what, 23 or 24 areas. I thought it was 24, but I saw an IGN thing the other day that said only 23, so I don't know what that's all about. I don't know if they made a mistake or if I can't count or what, but I thought in the trophy achievement guide it said that there was 24. Hey, Judy. All right, so let's see here. Character selection unavailable. So right now, this is a bummer. I didn't know this was going to be a thing. I'm not able to see the list. So right off the bat, it gives us a big long tree along the side, and it gives us different types of characters, Jedi, all the different types, right? And so I think it's actually hero, not Jedi is what they call them. And there's gonna be, and this is probably the same with the characters too. So it looks similar to this, right? You've got a bunch of different categories or classes for the characters, and then it takes you in and shows you. Now, you can see here that the micro ships are actually earned by getting the mini kits. And wait, you only need 5 mini kits? Surprise! If you didn't know yet, the mini kits in the levels only have 5. There's not 10. But that's good though, because there's also 3 challenges. And those 3 challenges, along with it, that ends up being about, the same amount of collectibles. A little less, actually, which will be nice. But you can see here, it's only 69 starships so far. I do believe there are more than that, though. Now, here's our upgrades. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not yet, but the core upgrades are the ones that I don't know this for sure yet, because Tyler would be the one to give this information, and unfortunately he's long into sleepy time for him right now. I'm pretty sure, anyways. But like the core upgrades actually upgrade like all of your characters. So like right off the bat, things that'll be important are like speed. You're gonna want your character to go faster and run, right? So that's gonna be super handy. We've never seen this stuff before. Usually certain characters were faster than others or slower than others. There's crazy things like Jar Jar can grapple. So can R2. R2 can grapple and swing. And even more crazy, C-3PO can build. So there's all sorts of changes to the current characters as you know them. But being able to upgrade these characters on top of that is going to be pretty cool too. So, there's collectible detector, extra health. Some of these things are going to be handy for, later use, I would imagine. Now, again, these are all specific. So it is a Jedi and hero. There are 2 different types. So, you know, you got Force Flinger. This makes it stronger. And if you didn't catch on, too, there are 3 upgrades for this. And 3 upgrades for this, 3 upgrades for this. So Old Man Brian Brain is able to handle this skill tree quite nicely, unlike a lot of other games that I've streamed in recent times. Again, these are likely going to be things that would be... Think of these more like all of the below classes, not the core upgrades. I'm going to pretty much treat those, unless Tyler tells me otherwise, treat those as like a character purchase or something that I would save for the very end. Now, all of these, I haven't mentioned this, they all take Kyber bricks, and some take Kyber bricks and studs. So, right now, as you can see, I have 0 Kyber bricks to spend, and this one takes 5 plus 10,000 studs. Studs come pretty quick. I mean, I already got, what, 17 plus 1,000 just in the first hangar. I haven't even done nothing yet. And then eventually, once we get some data cards and stuff, we'll be able to purchase. Check this out. Oh, sorry, I'm ahead of myself. We got missions first. Right now, we only have 1 active mission, and it actually breaks down and tells you where to go. But not only that, look at this. It actually shows you where to go. Like, there's no more being lost. Like, part of me wonders how much the story videos will be used. A lot of people don't really even use the story video. A lot of people just go to the free play, but there is a tremendous amount of people that like that help with the story videos, and they like to go there. Because I don't always cover word for word how to beat the level in free play, because we've covered that in story. Often, too, the story videos are produced so that my guide writers have some extra time to get all of the collectibles so that when I get to the free play, I know everything I need to know. Mostly they're done with the game, so they can answer pretty much any question I throw at them. And so there's a couple of reasons why we do the story. And now that the cutscenes and stuff are not going to have the copyrighted audio, that just makes things so much better. Another cool feature, Square brings out your lightsaber, Circle tucks it away. There's a lot of little things in this game that we're finding that are just amazing. So you can see. Oh snap, Mr. Waffles, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you enjoy our content. Let's see here. Do you remember that Weird Al made a parody? I don't think I remember that, Demon King. Thanks for sharing that. I'll have to look into that. I'm a big fan of Weird Al. I know there's a biopic being made about him soon. That's going to be epic. A biopic that's epic. All right, so here is the pause menu. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not. Right now, it's not showing us anything, but normally around the edges of the main circle here, it'll tell us our Kyber bricks that are in the area up left. It'll tell us other collectibles like data cards or whatever else is potentially in this zone. Because right now we are on a ship, but we're also in the galaxy, right? We're on a ship right next to planet Naboo. And, you know, so once we get a little further out of the ship, it would show those extra things. Now, let's see here. We got episodes. This also breaks down all of our stuff. Now, I guess with missions too, we also have mini kits. I mean, it shows everything, you guys. Like, it breaks down everything. However, level challenges are a different story. It does not tell you what they are. There are 3 of them. Now, I can purchase a rumor for 30,000 studs, and it'll tell me what it is, what the name of it is, and it'll tell me what the details of it are, but then I still have to go do it in the level. So, I was hoping that we would know all of these before we start, but luckily my guide writers are actually up there and already have quite a few of them done. Now, again, if you have not already heard me say this, it is a mess. Like, it is not formatted. It will likely be formatted tomorrow. At least what we have should be caught up tomorrow. But we have a ton of stuff. Like, pretty much everything that Tyler documented today is there. So some levels actually have all 5 mini kits. Some levels have all 3 challenges. Some levels have no mini kits and a couple challenges. Some levels have 1 mini kit and all, right? So there's a lot of stuff there. If you guys are looking for any kind of information, please check out the guide at HappyThumbsGaming.com. And then, like I said, right now there's a big banner on the front page. Click it, it'll take you right to the guide. It's so easy. It also has all the trophy achievements too. And as we get through more of the game, we will actually be posting the info that's relevant to it. Because there's going to be some things like, some things like complete all the races in the galaxy. We're not going to have a lot for that. That's going to be like complete free roam, see our free roam videos, things like that that'll actually lead you to that stuff. But the mini kits, there are going to be tons of locations, tons of information on that. Same with upgrading the classes. We'll give you our best information on what classes to do, or if we should do any of them, right? So that's going to be sort of a work in progress for the next week or two. And I would guess by not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, it'll be largely done as far as the formatting and the writing for story, free play, and trophy achievements. Now, guide videos are still going to be lacking. There will be some, but not a ton. And I don't know how we're going to do it. Normally we put like each level you beat in story usually earns you a trophy. That's not the case. You have to beat all 5 levels of an episode to get a trophy for level completion. So I don't know if we'll, like the first one, it says complete the first episode. I don't think we'll stack all 5 videos there. I don't think what we might do is put like text links. That's a good idea, Brian. Maybe not. All right, so we also have side missions. So you can see here, throughout the galaxy, there are 730 puzzles, 140 side missions, 38 trials, and 10 challenges. I am not sure about these, but I'm wondering if these are the challenges that yield you characters. Again, more on that as we get a little further into the game. And Tyler would actually likely know the answers to a lot of these things, but he's not here. So this breaks down what you've played. Unfortunately, everything else is locked. Well, there's nothing there anyways. Gray finished. Hey, cool stuff with Ethan. Gray finished. Hey, wait a minute. Was that Ethan? Ethan? That'd be funny if it was. Gray finished, and so I guess I don't have his final totals here, but he finished with a lot. So he got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He had 10 of the 15 challenges blindly, not even knowing what they were. 10 of the 15. I'm gonna try to avoid those in story. I really am. I'm gonna try to get those all in free play with the mini kits. There might be a couple of challenges that are just not worth avoiding. In fact, I know there's one in episode 2 where it's the clone battle in the fields, right? And you're yeeting bombs, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to avoid it. I'll try, just because I'd like to keep things consistent, but there's probably gonna be a mini kit or 3 or a challenge or 3 along the way that we might unlock in story. And I'm saying this because you guys are gonna unlock a ton of them. You're not even gonna mean to, especially on the flying levels. You just pew, 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 mini kit, pew, 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 mini kit, pew, 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 pew. The first level that we actually play, the one that's right, like, that I'm about to play, there's so many, they're all available in story. Tyler got them all on accident. He didn't even try to get them. So, I was really bummed out thinking they were all gonna be that way, but as it turns out, they do get harder. Or harder's probably not the word. They're not as obvious. That's a better way. All right, last but not least, data cards. What the crap's a data card? Well, a data card is sort of a new form of a red brick. As you see here, wait a minute, data cards, stud times 2 times 4 times 6. This is glorious. The data cards are found in free roam. They're actually already labeled on your mini maps and on your actual maps. Most of them you can't get yet though, because like they're up high or you need a character to destroy some gold like lock or something like that. But once you get a data card, as long as you have the studdage for it, you could buy whichever one you want. It only takes 1 data card and money. So like if you wanted to spend, I probably wouldn't go for 384 million. I would probably focus on like one of these 2 first. It almost makes sense to get the 4 first. It's hard to say, right? One of these 2 would be the go-to, depending on how much money you have when you get the first data card. And then it's just on from there. And then it's just stack up as many studs as possible. The one bummer thing is that we're not gonna necessarily have all of the multipliers right away. So I think like usual, we usually prepare for free play, and we'll probably throw in 1 or 2 of these bricks with the location of a data card that's easy to get to. And then maybe if we can get both these 2 and get a ×8, we should be set for studs on True Jedi and all of that moving forward. And then we can sort of wait, and we don't have to worry about studs. There's always so much extra studs anyways. If you play the game like they want you to, and you're not just buying everything the second you get studs, you end up with so many studs in the end. It's crazy. One thing I do want to mention too, and this is sort of a sensitive topic. You'll notice at the top of the screen here, right in the middle actually, top middle, enter code, hit triangle. This is likely the worst thing you could do if you're trying to 100% the game. I am not gonna assume that this Lego game is the first and only Lego game of all time that won't have issues with percentage unlocking. A lot of times people use extra codes and they get characters or bricks or things that they didn't actually achieve or earn in game, and it doesn't recognize that percentage is unlocked when they use the cheat. Sometimes it does. Trust me, there's plenty of success stories. Don't get me wrong. But the last thing you want to do is play a game this big, this long, and use codes. I've already seen, I'm not going to name names, but I've already seen 2, 3, or 4, or 5 big channels talking about, oh, just use this code. Look how cool it is. And I hope they don't screw people over. I'm not going to tell you not to. I'm going to let you know that there's always a risk, and if you want to use it, do it. But the extras are the devil. I won't be using any extras until I 100% the game. Once I get all my stuff and I'm done dead, I'll use all the cheat codes. But until then, I'm not going to. All right, so we know what data cards are. We know where they are. What do we got here? We got lots of basics. I was like, why can't I see that? So this, I don't, to be honest with you, I don't know what the crap this is. I guess it's just telling you different stuff. Mini-maps. So this is just like help files, it looks like. Ship movement, co-op, dropping in and dropping out. And for the record, on PlayStation, I don't know if you can do this on the Switch. I don't know that you can do this on the Xbox. I don't know that you can do this on PC. But on PlayStation, you can actually create a party with a friend, and then you can share your screens so they can see it. You can also share play so that they can play either for you or with you. So if you get stuck, you could have somebody play and get you by that part, or you could just have them toggle in as a secondary character and play with you, which is amazing. So although the game isn't online, Gray and I could play today had it been unlocked in my region. It hasn't been. So maybe tomorrow Gray and I might do some co-op, and that might be something that we do at some point, is that we might do like a weird stream or something. Maybe Kirsten and I can work it out so that I join into her game and play with her. So the one thing I always worry about me doing cooperative streams while I'm doing a guide is that I'm worried that people are going to show up, like especially newbies or people that know me for doing Lego guides, and they show up and they see the stream and they go, what? This is crazy. Why would he be doing? I want everybody to know that we have guides. The guides are the most important thing. The guides are what put us on the map. They're largely the reason why you guys are here in the first place. So we'll see. But it would be cool if I jumped in with Kirsten. If she'll have me, I don't know. I see we got a lot of people here actually. We were close for a second there to maybe breaking our record, which is awesome. Abilities. Let's see here. All characters. This is interesting. So this basically just breaks down. So if you have any questions about how to work a certain thing, like a plug in a socket or a climb bar, see, this is weird to see them actually have a lot of these things labeled, because like climb bars probably would be referred to as handhelds, right? Like a hand, or there's definitely things, plugs and sockets. I've got so many different names for a lot of these things. So this is stuff I haven't actually looked at yet, guys. This is all new to me. And it looks like it's just more information. So the majority of this final tab, the extras, is seemingly like what most extras tabs are. Collectibles. Oh, snap, Brody, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you enjoy our content. I got to wrap it up here soon. I told my wife I wouldn't go longer than 30, and it's already 34. Yes, so again, overview. Story videos will start tomorrow. We've got trophy achievement guide live at HappyThumbsGaming.com right now. Tons of collectibles already on the list. It's a little messy, but you guys can read. I think you can differentiate stuff. Tomorrow, the level names will be bolded and big, and things will be formatted. There's a lot of information there. It's just unformatted. But Tyler was hoping that I would have a chance to sort of format it, but I just didn't. I played a lot with Gray, and I got way ahead, so I knew what I was doing for the story videos and had confidence. Because it's different. The way you load in and you sort of free roam to the story, and then the story levels are like 6 to 10 minutes long. They're super short once you get there. But the videos to get there and to play through that are still going to be about 15 to 20 minutes long. So again, I'm going to try to do 2 videos per day. And if there's any more that I've produced and have uploaded online, they will be at the end screen links. And I'm also going to make a cheat sheet for all of our videos. So eventually there'll be a link list of probably 150 different videos, and it'll all be textual in order of how we're, so it'll be just like the playlist, but because the playlist won't necessarily be fully live to everybody, this will help. Keaton, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you enjoy our content. Let's see, I pre-ordered this game 7 months ago. Cannot wait to play it. Listen, I haven't actually physically jumped through the hoops and played any of it yet. However, I have seen a lot of gameplay now through the first 2 episodes of story, which is 10 levels and a lot of free roaming, and it's great. The game is great. Like I said, there's a few things from a creator standpoint that are absolutely mind-blowingly amazing, and there's a couple that are like, why'd you do that? But all in all, I mean, so far what I've seen, like 9, maybe 9.5 out of 10 on everything. I got very little things to complain about. So that's pretty much all I'm going to showcase for today. Again, tomorrow morning, we will go ahead and start releasing the story videos. And there'll probably be 2 tomorrow that'll be live, and I'm hoping to get further than that, but we'll see. With no streams happening, my day is pretty open. My family's pretty understanding too about the first couple of days, especially me hunkering down, like doing a 9 o'clock stream. I never invade our family time. That's really important to me. It's not a rule. I don't get in trouble. It's important to me. So, you know, that being said, guys, thank you so much for hanging out, checking this out. If you guys have any questions, now is the time to ask them. There is a little bit of a delay, so I'm going to wait a second. But if there's anything I haven't covered that you want to know, that you need to know, ask me now. One other thing while we're waiting for questions to come in, have you guys seen how the engine actually will build up dust or dirt if you're in a dirty environment? Like the feet, the shoes, the arms, the neck. Like if you watch a lot of the cutscenes and stuff too, people who've been out and about and fighting and out in the grit and grime, they show it. Like you could tell. Like Jar Jar's face is all muddy, and it's actually pretty crazy. HUD settings. What about them, Kirsten? There is stuff like regarding the turn it on, like the hints, always on, always off. Beyond that, I don't think there's much you can change. Accessibility, let's see here. Yeah, this is the bottom right here, yep. So I don't think there's much you can change about the HUD. Frame rate. What about no 120? 120, yo! Let's see here, wait. Okay, so there it goes. There is what I was trying to tell you earlier. So here's everything. It shows you everything. 1,166 Kyber bricks, 225 mini kits, 119 TIE. That's weird. I got a TIE fighter? How do I have a TIE fighter? 2 of the 380 unlockable characters, 135 challenges, 3 for each story-based level, 19 of those data cards, and 45 true Jedis, 1 for each level. So the 3 stars represents the 3 tiers. Pretty cool, huh? All right, questions. Just wondered about what could be turned on or off. So yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot more than that, Kirsten. Let's see here. The controller config. So this is different. I don't want to mess with this. Let's see here. Audio options, video options, display options. Okay, mini map. Okay, here we go. Here's some stuff. Map icon visibility, player floor markers, objective text. So you can turn some of this stuff off. It does get very busy on screen in certain moments, but for the most part, I have not had that as a complaint. Hint alert. Listen, and some of these things are super handy. Like there are times where you're on like you're on like an area of a planet and you have to be somewhere over there and you got to take a ship to like travel and like it looks like you got to walk, but really you just turn around and hop. So there's really like all these helpful moments that seriously, it's amazing. All right, so let's see here. Is the movie dialogue in this game like not verbatim? They didn't take it from the movie. There are character actors. In fact, Anakin, little Anakin, like pod racing Anakin, he has this really high voice that does not sound anything like that. And I went, whoa, what is that? Greg goes, well, he's a little kid. I said, yeah, but it doesn't sound anything like the original actor. Like usually they try to match up those voices. They don't use the actual actor, but they'll try to match up those voices. They did not match up the voices at all. WT, what? Nom, get out of here. This is Legos. You're not welcome here. Ban that guy immediately. I'm just kidding. But you aren't tall enough to ride this ride. I already know that. Let's see here. Just wonder about that. Okay, what's going on with Steam? The download isn't available yet. I couldn't tell you. PlayStation for the win. I mean, not to rub it in. I only say that because I've been totally giving my team a bad time because most of them ordered the physical copies and they're not going to get them till tomorrow. Some of them aren't even sure when and if they will get them tomorrow. Fingers crossed though. But it's been fun being like, I already got mine. Oh boy, I did not get the deluxe, just the regular. Yeah, so I already talked to Tyler about this. We are going to stick with the easiest character base possible. We're going to try to avoid using all the deluxe characters, knowing that most of those characters aren't going to be in everybody's arsenal. But so traditionally we try to stick with the core game characters and the easiest, the cheapest to unlock. We talked about that too. He's like, I want to get Boba Fett. He's going to be super helpful in free play. And I said, I don't care who you get as long as he's cheap and easy. Like that's the important stuff. So we'll get this stuff sorted out in the next few days. And of course, keep updating you guys via guide videos, starting with story, as well as the trophy achievement guide at HappyThumbsGaming.com, which again is live. And there's probably 35 or more mini kits already labeled, and there's probably at least 15 challenges. That's pretty good for before the game even came out. Because I think he was in bed before the stream started. He doesn't even know. Like he's gonna wake up and go, "What? You streamed last night? You didn't get a video done?" No, I did. It's all live. So let's see here. Aren't Legos known for being miniaturized? Oh God, here we go. So what you're saying is, you are a minifig? Go back to playing, everybody. Have a great night. All right. Teflon, so you got it, huh? Noise. Is Nintendo Switch out digitally? That I do not know. It does not sound like it, Peep It. I would think so, but I've heard PC and Switch are not currently allowing people to play. I know that Xbox is. In fact, most people that have Xbox use that New Zealand time zone trick. Tyler did. That's how he got the game so early and got so much done. What's up, Milo? What time will it be out on Switch? My guess is probably midnight tonight would be my guess. I'm assuming that most of you guys that are asking are out on the West Coast, or at least not on the Eastern time zone. Let's see here. By the way, Brian, in case you missed it, I enjoy your channel, your Lego guys. Keep it. Hey, appreciate that, Matt. Thanks for stopping by tonight. Much love, and thank you for all of your patience as I get these guide videos out. Like I said, most of y'all are going to be way ahead of me, so if you need some assistance, I'm not sure you'll need much. The game's pretty easy, but if you do, check the trophy achievement guide. And I'm going to continue to put out videos regardless if you guys need them, watch them, or whatever. So this is what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of months. I've been without a project for a few months. I took a break intentionally. I miss it. I'm ready to get back to the grind. When is the next stream? Josh, right now, all streams are postponed till further notice. We're going to be launching videos every single day, though. 2 a day. 2 a day. Xbox One, it should be out already, Dakota. You should be able to access it as of right now within the last half hour, 45 minutes. Let's see here. No way I'm picking my Skywalker copy up tomorrow. Nice, Judy, nice. Let's see, how big is free roam? Free roam is going to be largely consisting, I would guess, somewhere between 75 and 85% of your playtime on this game. Most of the time spent in this game will be spent in free roam. Paul, what's up? Thanks for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy our content. The story is intertwined into free roam. And Tyler says once you get past like episode 2 and get into like 3 and 4, like those free roam in betweens become shorter. And the levels do lengthen out a little bit, but right now, like the first couple of levels are literally like 5 to 7 minutes long. Once I get through the free roam and it says, would you like to start a bigger fish, which is the first, and you say yes, it's literally like 5 to 6 minutes before you're watching the final cutscene of the level. And then that's the end of the level. So that's cool. So we've seen other Lego games like this where you sort of travel in the hub area, right? In the free roam, you travel and then you get to a point and then you activate and you launch in. And then when you're done, you drop right back out or wherever it leaves you. And then you trudge around in the free roam to get, but it tells you, it literally has a little marker that's like, come this way. It's like the old Looney Tunes cartoons when somebody's cooking a pie, you know, and the old smell fingers like, this way, come on, Frank, come get it. All right. Can't get my copy till payday. Ooh, that's no good, Greg. I'm just liking this video because you ignored my cheap and easy comment. You know, I only ignored it now because I actually used that. In fact, that's like, you can actually ask Tyler. There was a like me following that statement. So Chacho, what up, man? Good to see you. All right, Ramsey, hello. Let's see here. What EP are you on? I'll be playing episode 1. This was simply just a first look to sort of look at stuff, go over everything, kind of get the idea of how we're going to do. So many people are still asking me on the daily, are you going to play Lego Sky? So I wanted some videos out for people to know. So tomorrow, story videos. Hope to see you there. Guys, much love. Let's see here. A little couple more. Alex, stop looking for. Oh, easy there. Don't be worried about everything. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Linking everything in the girl, and you can just block him. No, don't. Let's keep it cool. Let's just don't worry about the chat. Worry about me. Not currently available. Sorry to hear that, Dakota. I heard the full version comes out at 1 a.m. if you pre-ordered it. Maybe I'm not exactly sure. I mean, you can tell I'm on it. I paid money. I did not get a code from WB, hence why I have not said thank you WB for a code or anything. So yeah, can't wait for story videos. Me neither. Saw your terrible nightmare. Oh god, that was scary. What? Just saw a terrible night. I don't know. All good. Wreckers, what up, man? All right, do you have any cheat codes? No, we talked about that. I will not be passing on any cheat codes. I recommend not using cheat codes. If you want to use them, that's up to you. I'm not going to tell you not to. I'm not going to harass you for doing it, but it's likely not worth it, especially right when you get the game before you've even really started. Like, it's probably not a good idea to be using cheat codes that could potentially break your percentage. Could. Not for sure. Could. All right, let's see. We'll stop by about time, Brian. Nice. Kirsten is one of our mods. She's part of our team. She's one of our streamers. I swear, if anybody says anything to her, you're getting banned. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys. Seriously, much love. Thank you so much. As always, don't forget to check us out on social media. If you have not already, please go to HappyThumbsGaming.com right now and check out this trophy achievement guide for Lego Skywalker Saga. You guys are going to love it. I'm going to love it. Not really. It's a lot of work, but you guys are going to love it. That's going to do it for me. As always, until next time, thanks for checking out our first look